Good morning. Happy Wacky Wednesday. This is Michelle with Focus on Fabulous. And in looking for some cool Wacky Wednesday stuff, I realized today is also National Different Colored Eyes Day, which I think is very interesting because when you think about what do you think is the most common color of eyes, most people, I know I thought it was blue. Blue eyes were very common. But did you know that the most common color across the world is brown? Brown eyes are the most prevalent color across the world. I think that's very, very interesting. And your eye color actually is not just a genetic thing passed down from your parents and, grandparents and different genealogy, but also is a characteristic trait of your personality. For example, brown eyes tend to mean that you're creative, independent, strong, and courageous. My eyes are hazel, but there's two different kinds of hazel. There's a blue-green hazel, and then there's a green-brown hazel. Mine are the blue-green hazel. Mine are actually more of a turquoise color, but sometimes they get really, really blue if I wear like navy, or they get really, really green if I wear like this color green. And so what that means for my personality is that I'm spontaneous, independent, sensitive, and temperamental. And so I think it's very cool, and I would love for you to really examine. I know my daughter, my children both have brown eyes because their father has brown eyes, and my daughter always was like, why did I have to get brown eyes? Why couldn't I get your eyes? And we figured out through the process, if I had had 3 children, one of them would have had my color eyes. And so I think it's very interesting how the math all plays into it. And so I encourage you today just to define yourself, define your personality, maybe take 3 words to define who you are. Obviously, because my eye color, I'm temperamental and sensitive. But yeah, I'm also spontaneous and strong-willed. And so I think it's very cool that we are perfectly and wonderfully made for our personalities, and everything sets into place. My daughter's finally come into accepting her eye color, and she has these gorgeous brown with golden flakes of beautiful, beautiful golden colors in her eyes, and they're absolutely exotic and exquisite. And so just come into acceptance of who you are and define yourself. And I just encourage you today on this Wacky Wednesday to do something funky, do something wild and crazy, and enjoy your day and define who you are and be okay with that, because you are fabulous and you are wholly and wonderfully made. Have a fabulous, fabulous Wacky Wednesday.